My roommate came out of the bathroom with my mom.
No!
She was she was helping him urinate or something.
I was gonna say she was helping him with the plumbing. No, like that's his excuse. He's like, I'm fixing
he was laying
the
some
plumbing.
pipe. Hey! I, male 22, am in Atlanta for my higher study in medicine. I'm staying in the rent with one of my seniors. When my mom, female 41, came unexpectedly to give me a surprise on my birthday.
She gave you a surprise.
Him a surprise on your
Yeah.
birthday. All right. I was glad as it was a holiday that day. So me, mom, and my roommate, male 25, went around the city and had a great day. However, her flight back for home got delayed by more than 6 hours, and mom discusses it with dad over phone and decided to stay with us and catch the flight the next day.
No, there's a dad in the picture.
But in our room, it was only one single bed, and since the trip of mom and her stay was unplanned, she slept with me. By the way, this comes from OKOP 684 on the OK Storytime subreddit. So, quite normal till right here, right?
Yeah. We're
Right?
chilling.
We're good. Wrong! Yes, it was still, I woke up at around 5 in the morning. My mom had a habit of getting up early in the morning, taking bath, and doing our housework right in the morning. However, being in the hostel, especially on holidays, we friends were habitual to getting up late. So I was not surprised to find my mom missing from the bed, assuming that she may be in the bath or roaming outside for a change. But my roommate was also missing from his bed.
No. Make it stop.
As I was wondering where he might be, mom came from the bathroom having only a towel wrapped around her body, and it was a bit surprised to see me awake. I was about to ask her if she had seen my roommate when he suddenly appeared from behind her from the bathroom.
And he said, call me Papa.
He was
No.
also in his towel only.
Why, dude? I'm upset.
Ming Ming says, LOL, roommate upgrade to stepdad.
It seems like also they don't live in the same room, the roommate and OP,
No.
right? Okay.
This is wild. I mean, how do you excuse that? How you were like, she took a shower and then I came in, but then the water wasn't working.
And
So
then
I
I
was
was helping her. Sorry, I just
Yeah.
let you on.
When I asked her about it, she said that the shower was broke and water was not turning off, so he was just trying to help.
Yeah, I bet he was.
Yeah, I bet he was helping a lot. I didn't talk much about it, but I still can't believe that it was shower only.
It wasn't.
She was fixing the shower head and needed to give him head.
It's too far.
I hadn't talked much about it, but I still can't believe that it was shower only.
It wasn't.
Update number 1. Dear D says, in a
What?
towel?
In a towel.
Yeah, you don't want to get
Being attacked.
you don't want to get all wet helping with the water, so you
Yeah,
put on a towel.
Exactly.
first.
Everyone was in a towel.
Everyone
no one was
in a towel. It
unclothed.
was fine. Okay. Update number 1. I confronted my mom about her relationship with my roommate. I know that people are going to judge me wrong after reading this post, but I did not understand what I was trying to do and what happened. Everyone is asking me to confront my mom, so I confronted her a few hours ago. Here is my mom's confrontation. Are you ready for
Do
it?
you think that she's gonna lie, or do you think that she's gonna come clean?
I think she's going to lie. All right, few. I looked around the house to see where my mom might be and was relieved to see that she was lying on the couch. She looked tired and had a t-shirt and trousers on. She was awake when I went to her. What was that? Why are you doing all this crap with that guy? Do you think I'm a fool? I immediately spoke as I saw her. I am sorry. The dialogue on this. I am sorry, she replied,
Sorry.
a hint of sadness in her voice.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, my son. I told her that he's like my age. He's my housemate. There was a hint of anger.
Just a hint. A
in
hint
my
of sadness
voice.
in hers and a hint of anger in yours.
Me and mom then talked for an hour in that couch. We talked about a number of things. She talked about how she was depressed and spicy sleep, frustrated. I was shocked when she told me that she and my father barely ever had spicy sleep. She told me about how she longed for some romance and love in her life. Then she talked about Pete.
Pete, who she just met like yesterday?
Pete. It's a newfound love. She talked about how sweet and understanding Pete was. I could sense that they had both grown really close to each other. in the last 24 hours.
It wasn't longer? Am I mistaken?
I don't know. How long was it? This is so
Yeah, why is she
awkward.
telling him everything? She's like, your father and I don't sleep together anymore.
Yeah. Let me tell you about our sleep history. To
Your
me, like
roommate
Pete.
Pete, who is 21,
25.
25. He
Oh,
loves me.
makes
He loves
love
me
to
like a man.
He kisses the nape of my neck.
Sweetly caresses it.
He teaches me. He treats me like a woman.
And a queen.
A
Okay, I'm
queen.
done.
All right. She then surprised me by asking me for permission to spend time with him.
No.
She reasoned with me during our conversation, telling me that she would anyway only be in Atlanta for one day, and she wanted at least this short time here to be pleasant.
No.
Bro,
No.
your mom's just like so unapologetically like, yeah, actually, I don't have spicy sleep with your dad, and I want to have spicy sleep with your roommate.
May
Why
I
can't you give that to me? I want my stay here to be pleasant.
She's like, OP, might I cheateth on your father? Is that all right with you?
Can you sign on the dotted line with this
Please?
quill pen? I
Thank you.
beg of you.
Thank you very much.
Wild.
Oy, oy, oy. This is sad. She's like, I'll bribe you with money if you don't tell anyone.
This is wild. Not only are she's just like caught red-handed
Yeah.
cheating on your father, but she's like, is it cool if I cheat on your father
She's like,
more
might
with
I
your roommate?
continue?
Yeah. Ming Ming says, all the hint makes me think the story is fake, LOL. Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do with the hint. It's like, she had a
He's just-
hint of sadness in her voice. I had a hint of anger. Okay. I was a bit taken aback by her bluntness. She promised me that she would never do anything like this in India and will be faithful to my dad in India. Due to nervousness, I told her then that I didn't care about what she did in her personal life and she was free to do whatever she liked. I told her that I just wanted her to be happy. It was hard for me to talk directly about Pete with her. I didn't know how to approach it. The whole thing was awkward and embarrassing for me. You seem like quite quick to just like throw your dad.
Yeah, I wonder why you don't want to tell your dad.
Update number 2. Later in the day, I got a call from Pete. He asked me for lunch. During lunch, he confessed that he had developed feeling for my mom since her last visit, and they were talking since her last visit.
So
This
they
is an
have met.
ongoing thing.
This is there's a plot.
It thickens.
Collusion.
It thickens. He started to tell me how he really cared about my mom and how he genuinely had feelings for her.
He's like, me and your mom have been talking, and
me and your mom have gotten it going on.
we love each other.
It was hard for me to listen to Pete over lunch. I was embarrassed, a bit angry, and a part of me felt humiliated. But throughout the conversation, I remained calm since Pete was behaving in such a mature manner and was being so respectful. I thought that the least I could do was also be respectful. I also believed Pete. He had never lied to me about anything, and we had become friends over the past few months. I had no reason not to believe him. I ended lunch with him by telling him what I had told my mom before, that what she did in her life was none of my business. I told him that I was cool with him. It kind of is your business.
I mean, like, it's your mom and your roommate, so.
You have every right to be angry, and then also that your mom is just openly cheating on your father. After that lunch, everything changed. Pete and mom now just didn't care whether I watched them or what I thought about their relationship. They didn't try to hide that they were really into each other. They would hold hands, and now it seemed that they were in love, but she never gave me the impression that Pete and her were having spicy sleep. But it was obvious that they were kissing and at least feeling each other up when I was not around. I could see the uncontrollable lust in Pete's eyes.
Pete, get it
from
under
my
wraps.
mom. Even though there was significant age gap between them, I could tell he found her very attractive. Mom, too, seemed to be really into Pete. I could never have thought that one day I would see my own mom with another man, and that, too, a white man like Pete. I could never have imagined my Indian mother with a white lover. It was all just so taboo.
What a segue.
If you want to hear about more taboos consistently, every single day you can join us YouTube live, here on YouTube, here on Facebook, on Twitch, on TikTok, every weekday at 3 p.m. Just tap our profile.
Tap it.
My mom still kept in touch with my father on the phone. Once I saw her talk to him on the phone, and Pete was right there sitting next to her, listening to their conversation in the living room. Of course, no one in India, including my father, had any idea about what was going on here in Atlanta between Pete and my mom.
But are you just gonna, like, I don't know, I'm confused. Are you just gonna let that keep going? Like, you're not gonna be like, Mom, you need to tell Dad or I will. Nothing?
And the fact that you're like, they're just like going at it. They're just like touching each other, feeling each other up in front of you, and just have no regard that this is such a wild situation for you. And you're just like, You
Like,
know, none
I
of my
don't like
business. I'm with Ming Ming. This sounds like smut plot. Like, I don't know if this is real.
It's Brittany when she says, "Go after Pete's mom."
Honestly,
an eye for an eye.
In this situation, an eye for an eye.
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Man, oh man.
Do you guys believe this is true?